Does this ship possess any kind of containment cells? We are transporting a very dangerous criminal.
It was probably my first gig I'd had in a long time. I'd just moved to Sydney and did some guest roles on some Australian series, and it was very, very nerve-wracking. There was about, I think, 7 auditions all up, including makeup tests and costume fittings and optometry tests and stuff like that. And it was really, really exciting meeting these guys, and it was very nerve-wracking. My first day on set, I think I had the scene with Ben when it was in episode 15, when he sort of comes in and tries to feed her and do all this kind of stuff. And I'm sort of sussing him out and looking, and it was fantastic to be on the set for the first time, because I'd been on for one makeup fitting, and that fitting they used these blue ink contact lenses. So pretty much I'm meeting all the top producers and directors and having no idea who I'm looking at, like everything was sort of a blue fuzz.
Please, help me.
Chiana.
They won't tell you what I've done because they're embarrassed. You wouldn't consider it a crime.
But we do, and that's enough.
I beg you for amnesty.
We're not a diplomatic ship.
Then use moral authority, please. What they're gonna do to me is cruel by anyone's
So the first time I came on set, when I could actually see with the proper lenses in and stuff, on the first day, actually I was called in for the first day and got all made up. And there was about an hour's wait, and then we had lunch, and then after that they came in and they said, "Oh, thank you very much, Miss Ashley, you can go home now." I said, "Oh, whoa, what have I done?" And they said, no, it's just that we've blown up the set we're working on with you today, so you have to come back on Monday." Oh, okay. Welcome to the uncharted territories.
You ready, Pip?
Pip means...
My favorite traveling companion.
Before I got here, did they believe anything you said?
When I met Ben, first time was in the audition, and he fooled me around a lot. Like, I wandered into Fox Studios at that stage, and I think it was around the 4th or 5th audition, and it was the first person, and I knew I had to impress him because he was the star of the show and all this kind of business. And we went in there and we did the scene a few times, and it was okay, and I was nervous as anything, and we were playing around. And then we did it for one last time, and Ben just decided to change words and change actions and change it, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he was just, you know, by the end of it, I was like, but there was real stuff coming out of me, and it was exactly what I needed to sort of loosen up and be. I now know a part of Farscape, you need a big essence of play.
Turn around.
I'm unarmed.
Turn around.
Listen.
You okay? Or you finished?
Sorry. I'm not used to trusting anybody.
I think that's what makes the show really come to life, is the chemistry that all the different actors and characters have with each other. And I definitely think it's because we're willing to push each other so far that you do have some really dark stuff that does come out of your performance, and some really astounding stuff, because you know, now that we've been working with each other for a while, we know how to push each other's buttons.
How's the patient?
She's a brat.
Oh, we should kick her off the boat?
Ask me tomorrow.
It's a fantastic cast to be a part of. It was extraordinarily nerve-wracking coming in, but everyone was so lovely, so welcoming.
Excuse me, I'm just making myself comfortable.
What is that?
What?
That!
Oh, it's nothing.
Where's your hand, slug face?
It's down there.
I know. Keep it in your caftan, pal. Pilot!
Oh.
Now it's almost sort of become your family, because you see these guys, you live and work and breathe with these guys every day.
I must confess my consternation at agreeing with Darko. But if Moya is no longer able to stab us, then we are all at risk. Hmm?
Can I say something?
No.
Yeah, it's been beautiful to share this journey with these guys. It's lovely.
It's always the same here, Dad. Nice and quiet.
Chiana, what is this?
I don't know.
Look at it, please.
Well,
it's
maybe
my
it's your-
basim oil.
What? I didn't take it.
I found it in your chamber, dear.
Yeah, well, maybe it just... Okay, so I took it. Arrest
Look,
me.
Chiana, when we agreed to let you
And
stay
you
on
leave
Moya,
it out again.
you
Okay,
promised
thank
to
you.
adapt to our ways.
I've changed my mind. You adapt to me. I've changed my mind.
The initial description of her in the audition process was mercurial, sexy, willing to go there. Her mantra was survival, her mantra was herself, and would step on anyone to achieve what she wanted within herself, which is really weird because I've always sort of been a yes man, no man, three bags full man sort of kind of girl, but it's been really kind of, I don't know, empowering in a way to dive into something like that and to have enough courage to take it there.
Lorak, make sure the quarters are comfortably cool. It's hot in here.
You brought a civilian with you.
You're getting nosy.
Just admiring your taste.
She's an amazing little creature. I refer to her as she's because I am her so much of the time that it's nice to find some kind of separation. And we are two very, very different people, which sometimes I think is very tricky trying to explain to people when they've become so close to Chiana and then they meet me and go, oh, hang on, what's going on there? But she's willing to go to a lot of places that I'm not, and she'll do almost anything to get there.
I get real fond of this place. The Raslak is good and strong.
Is that how you like it?
Strong and hot. Makes the mouth tingle. Help it go down smooth and slow.
I've never seen a species quite like her.
Males outnumber females here? 5 to 1. What do you poor guys do for fun?
Not very much.
I'd say I got here. Just in time.
Chiana's very, she's passionate and she hunts for the spirit of adventure. You know, Chiana, she follows her passion within each moment, I think, and she doesn't usually hesitate much for it. And she lives a lot by her heart, which I think gets her into some really deep problems, but it also brings, you know, some really beautiful blessings to her along the way.
Hey, gotta love a man in a uniform.
Yeah, I love a girl in gray.
Traveling outfit.
Yeah? You going somewhere?
With you?
Think again.
I'll think out loud. What you need on this jaunt is a talented burglar and distraction causer.
You volunteering? What's the angle?
I want to earn my keep aboard this boat.
You? I don't think so.
At least take this. Peacekeeper ident chip. Maximum security clearance.
This is Lorak's. How'd you get this?
Told you I was talented.
I think it's Chiana's ability to walk up to someone or to sort of mosey on up and approach them with the question of what say you, what think you of falling in love, and there's no hesitation there. This is what she lives on. This is what she breathes off. It sort of, you know, it drives her. And there is, I think Chiana is extraordinarily sensual and extraordinarily brave in the way that she approaches some of the characters on Moya's crew and some of the other alien creatures.
I'm in no mood for visitors. Is someone there? Pilot, are you playing with the door?
Quiet down, or I'll have to hurt you. Quiet, don't. Let's deal. All right, we both want something, don't we? You want to be untied so you can kill Durka, right? And what I want is to get off this ship. You got any problems with that? We're making great progress. You scream, I push this cushion down in your colon.
It was funny because the other day we were doing a scene with two very, very good-looking men, and it was the first time Chiana turned around and went, I don't think so. And we'd figure out that I think she only gets into like the really kinky aliens with all the tentacles and stuff, because all the other aliens you've seen her with is sort of very sort of two-headed and three nostrils and stuff like that. So we're going, we're slowly sussing out what her taste is. But yeah, she's very playful, and I think she has. I don't think she understands the complications that humans have of love, and that if I go and I kiss this man who is extraordinarily, then that's okay. You know, well, why shouldn't it be? You know, she just sort of follows her heart in there, and sometimes ends up tripping herself up big time. But I think that's what we're learning from Chi as she sort of goes along, is that she's always sort of flies by the seat of her pants, but now she's finding moments where it's not necessarily the best option. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we're exploring a bit with Chiana and seeing where we can take her and see how we can justify her journey within exploring different colours of love, I guess.
You are the only one of us who the peacekeepers do not hunt.
I went down to their base with Crichton. They know who I am.
That is why you must wear these restraints.
I doubt I'll be able to subdue them with those.
When they board Moya, lock yourself in one of the cells, slip these on, and maintain no matter how many times they ask that we forced you to help.
Don't tell me how to lie. It's one of the best things I do.
You are a real pain in the EMA. But one I have grown to enjoy.
It's extraordinary. Like, you know, I'll ring up my parents at the end of the night, or they'll catch me and they'll say, look, we haven't spoken to you in 3 months. What's going on? And I'm going, I've been living in space. What do you mean, what's going on? You definitely get totally embraced in this world. And it's not a bad place to be, that's for certain.
Well, comms don't work. Rigel is on Tier A. You'll have to find him on foot.
Me? Get frilled.
Listen, Sunshine, you want to be part of this crew?
On your good days.
This is one of the good days. I thought you were Junior Miss Tough Chick of the Universe.
Yeah. When I can kiss or kick or cry my way out of it. This is way different.
You bet your ass it is. And Pilot can't get the outer doors open, so you can fly that pod around on its pad. Chiana, it's gonna be okay. Pilot's on the job.
You're right.
Roger.
It's fantastic to get the artistic license really to do these things and get paid for it. You know, I sit in my trailer sometimes and kind of have a quiet giggle and wonder if anyone realises I'm just a little girl doing what I love and shooting baddies and, you know.
I'm gonna tell you about that. Look! It's trying to come through from the other side.
Let's discourage it.
You know how to use that thing?
I'm scared, Grump. That's not stupid.
1, 2...
You did it.
think that you'll find Chiana becoming a lot more confident and a lot more courageous in expressing her movements, and also sort of achieving what she wants out of the scene, achieving what I want out of the scene. And she will be going on a lot of extraordinary adventures, and there's a lot of, I don't know how much I can say. Oh, it's too much. Keep an eye on her, because she goes through many a different world and many a different sort of state of mind, and some of the aliens and the creatures coming up, you hold on to your seats, they're amazing. She sort of, I think you'll see her trying to suss out what this whole love thing is about. And there's a quote that one of the characters used, and it says, Chi gives her heart, her body away freely, but her heart is a different matter.
What's the matter?
You're going flying with that crazy Lux. Not you.
Well, you heard craze. Scorpius wants me. And if I'm in the transport, it's more likely to draw the command carrier away from the rest of you guys.
Well, what if other people want you too?
Is this some sort of weird alien send-off?
Call it what you like. I know no other way to thank you for what you're doing.
Never before the big game. But thanks.
You saved my life.
Pass it on. When someone else needs it, return the favor. You pass it on.